Tuesday night baseball now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers baseball comes your way next. Daniel Norris, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris, an impressive 4 for 7. He also has 1 home run. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
To say this game has not started the way the pitcher wanted it to would be an understatement, to say the least. But he can't worry about the mistakes he made here. He just has to get himself out of it.
Ready now, number 18. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's running. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit.
Todd, hold it.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots. He's going to continue to get shelled, and our game is going to last about 5 hours. Or
coming to the plate again, Sam Travis, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning.
Sam Travis.
This is skied out toward right. Jameson on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they strike for 4 runs in the inning, but are denied a chance to really do damage as they leave the bases loaded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Brewers are out in front, 8-0. Striding in, Theo Jameson. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Two-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that is down, as that could be 2 bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And we take a look there at the team leaderboard in that category as his total is currently tops on the Tigers squad. Digging in, Marcus Semien. And you can see great numbers over the past few games.
Marcus Semien.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Striding forward, number 8, and he's swinging a pretty hotbed coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games.
Number 8.
Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot, and you can tell.
Striding into the box, Eduardo Escobar. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Escobar.
2 out with the man at first. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
Standing in, Theo Jameson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor, the 248th of his career, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Into the box, Theo Jameson, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield. It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
The 0-2 delivery lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Ready for another shot now. Theo Jameson.
Theo Jameson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. One there on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Nice work that time from the Milwaukee bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Brewers lead it 13-5. So striding forward now, Jose Martinez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Martinez.
1 out, nobody on. In the air out toward right field. Moving under it, Jameson. And he makes the catch for the second out. A look at our line score thus far. Already 7 home runs between these two clubs combined, and the ball's really been jumping out of here throughout the contest. Settling in now, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. The 0-2 pitch. Now here's the swing by d'Arnaud, and a ball driven well out to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time. It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. feels good to dominate a game like that.
13-5 at the end of all the action. The Milwaukee Brewers put up a 4-spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Michael Fulmer notches his 3rd win of the year. Daniel Norris was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Afternoon baseball from the Motor City, Comerica Park here in downtown Detroit. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it's coming up next. Victor Alcantara, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base running.
So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Batting third, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Jameson is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. Next up for Detroit, Theo Jameson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Theo Jameson.
First pitch on its way. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Fernandez over to his left. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. We're back to Comerica Park right after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Theo Jameson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Into the box now, Julio Fernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Julio Fernandez.
Skied into straightaway right. Jameson has a play. 2 down.
No runner, no runner. Cut hold, cut hold.
hitter, Tommy La Stella. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jameson is there, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. At the plate, Theo Jameson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0 and 2. Goodrum over at second. Davidson is over at first with 1 away. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Castro.
The center fielder, Cesar Castro.
Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Jameson looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Next for the Tigers, Theo Jameson. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 9th inning coming up. All tied at 1 and 1. But that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game, and the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Detroit came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Number 33 wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your... Friday night baseball from the K. Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Erasmo Ramirez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good.
Now at the plate, Adrian Fernandez. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Fernandez.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jameson moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Salvador Perez is someone that's trying to work through some stuff right now. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky. He's still.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Theo Jameson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jameson.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Popped him up. O'Hearn is right there, and he's got it for out number 1.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Second at-bat, Adrian Fernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Adrian Fernandez.
The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jameson waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next, it'll be the Tigers' cleanup hitter, Theo Jameson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
The 0-1 delivery. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Down the first baseline.
On the bag, right here.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
In Theo Jameson, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
From the stretch. is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Going back is the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only...
Now at the plate, number 66.
Now
it's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. High and deep to right center. Jameson on the move. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Theo Jameson.
Theo Jameson.
Now a snap move over to first and a dive, but he's back. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch misses for ball 1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Number 11 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Detroit, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
That's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Detroit Tigers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Number 50 earned his 5th win of the year as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. John Alvarado records the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Now from the longtime home of the Royals, day baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, a showdown out of the American League Central between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball is next. Wesley Hancock will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
In now, Theo Jameson, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from... So next to the plate for the Royals, number 11. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Merrifield leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Jameson. 2 down.
Nobody. Go home.
And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come.
Now at the plate, Theo Jameson comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Jameson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's Merrifield. On to first. A double play.
Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
Into the box now, Theo Jameson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. Standing in, number 66, and their runners at the corners now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. This is in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Jameson, and that's the 3rd out. Royals settle for just the 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Royals are on top, 1-0. Once again, Theo Jameson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there. Tigers are shut down there as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now at the plate, Theo Jameson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me the same at-bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
Fouled off.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not.
Ready for another chance? Adrian Fernandez. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Skied into very shallow right. Jameson moves over. He's got it 1 away.
Nobody, go home.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Royals came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Humberto Maldonado gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.